Alright, here we go. Welcome to another stream with my ugly graphics card. Things still look pretty shabby on the game, but I don't want to wait to start a new build, so we're going to do something just a little bit different today. We're not going to finish my X-Wing project, which I still lament. No. In fact, what we're going to do today is we're going to build the mansion from PUBG. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope that if that's something you're interested in, you'll join me for some fun and frivolity. Frivolity, I promise it'll be frivolity. Whatever that is. Alright, first thing we're going to need is some wood. I'm going to build it out of wood just to save time and resources. This is just a, what do you call it, kind of a fashion project. I don't want to invest a ton of resources into it. This server is on the way out. Hopefully just days away from being reset to Alpha 17 content. We're on day 190. I'm just blessed enough to be able to bad aim. Can't blame that on the GPU graphics card. Alright. Actually, here's what we gotta do. Gotta get focused. Gotta get focused here. Yeah, the X-Wing project. The one that blew my Radeon, my baby. Forced me to have to get this cheap piece of garbage. There we are. This is what the brother's looking for right there, and maybe some of those. I'm gonna start off by gathering the resources we'll need. There's going to be a ton of wood. A ton of wood. I'm going to build it out of wood as much as we can. And I may reinforce the bottom of it afterwards, but I just don't see any reason to build it from anything, you know, super, you know, super awesome. Ooh. Let's turn down the volume here, huh? There we go. How's that, guys? There we go. Okay, now we're out of gas. Tony, you gotta get focused, buddy. There we are. Choppy here. A little choppy. The frame rate here. Not the best looking game, but it will be informative. That much I can promise you. Attractive? No. Adventurous? Maybe. Informative? Certainly. Get 2 more trees out of this can of gas. This last one called a row. Yes, 2 to spare. Now what I like to do sometimes is I plant as I go, but I'm just trying to see if this is faster than that method. Like I'll chop down a tree plant, chop down a tree plant, chop down a tree plant. That helps with spacing, because you know that the only place you can put it is the only place it can go. So you don't have to worry about, you know, where all the spacing goes. Kind of puts the spacing on easy mode, I guess. But for this, everything's relative. Let's try to crash into the house, huh? Come on, chop it down. Uh-oh. Gonna need some of this. Might as well reload that as well. Glad nobody's coming at me from inside of that bar. Spanky's Bar and Grill. Have a spanking good time down at Spanky's. So it's Saturday morning. Well, morning might be a little liberal. Alright, gonna plant 24 trees here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. On row. There we are. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I wonder if I could plant them offset, if that would look better. This grid of trees just looks a little weird. Doesn't look natural at all. You know what I mean? That's 3 rows. Let's do one more, huh? One more row? Alright, here we go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Work with me, not against me. 4. See my buddy Alan's joining. 3 and 4. We had a great night playing Overwatch last night. So much fun and so many wins too. Yeah, the squad is really coming together. I think we got steamrolled maybe once or twice the entire night. The rest of the time it was either us steamrolling other teams or vying for position the entire time. You know, so that's pretty cool. Let's see where we are with the wood that we gathered here. Oh, yeah, that should be ample. That should be ample. So what I do is I've got on my second screen here, I've got the PUBG mansion, right? I'm gonna try to rebuild this thing. The first thing I need is a flat piece of land. That's right, I need a flat piece of land. So, let's see here, food, and drink. We're gonna go off someplace. I'm not gonna be too close to this piece of property. So let's go and, there we are. Let's go get some food and drink here, huh? So, there we are. What is duck supposed to be? I don't know. Let's get some more food. Some more of this delicious goldenrod tea. I don't even have the shotgun on me, so let's grab that. And get rid of some of the things that we don't need. Oh, no, not that. Let's see here. Let's turn this music down just a skosh. There we are. Okay, what are we looking for here, huh? What are we looking for here? Getting rid of some stuff out of the old inventory. Okay. Got those 2 full ones there. Got this one. Shotgun. Shotgun. There it is. Shotgun. Boom. Doing that. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab these bales of hay. I'm saving you from having to make them later on, you know. Let's grab this gas. What did Alan say? Just hopping on for a bit. Yep, that's how I spell dude. Got a problem with it? Okay, let's do this now. Let's go pick up the thing there. Gotta pick a piece of property here, huh? What property are we going to pick? There's the question. Someplace green, I think, you know? Someplace green, like the mansion is set in the woods somewhere. So we're looking for some town area in the woods. This town area is set in a plains area. Is there a town area that's set in woods? This one's in woods. Outskirts of that wasteland now. But, yeah. That looks good, yeah. Let's look for someplace over there, huh? Anything about over here? That's not bad. Let's try over there. Which would be closer. Equidistant. So we're either going to go down here or over there. Yo! Okay. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this mansion. I want to get this mansion done up just right. It doesn't bother me that the graphics quality is going to be as good. It's kind of a rough looking place anyway, you know? Kind of a rough looking setup anyway. So that doesn't bother me in the least. Not like on the X-Wing. That's a pet baby project. I really want it to look good. So here we go. Check up the volume a little bit here, huh? On the game. Here we are. Vulture's coming out of nowhere. So what do you guys like to do on a Saturday pre-afternoon like this? Late Saturday morning? Watch cartoons. That used to be the standard. Now cartoons are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm not complaining about that. So kids today have it easier in that particular way. That doesn't bother me. Why should it? Okay. Looking for a flat piece of territory. That's a dire wolf. Be careful of that. Maybe I should look on the outskirts here. More likely to find a flat, unoccupied space. It's getting pretty dark here, too. Alright, let's do it like this then. You can certainly see now, can't you? You know, I don't think I've even been, like, all throughout this town. I feel like I've said that I've really explored it or anything. No. So I'm not really familiar with this end of this town. Look at this. Houses and things. This is just perfect. Yeah. I can wreck several houses on this block and I can build right here. You know? Yeah. I can wreck several houses on this block and build right over here. Unless there's already a cleared off area. Save me the time, effort, and energy of wrecking several houses. Let's see what we got here. Just a cleared off space. Ooh, there's old boy. Okay. And this is like a good spot here. It's just like a nice clear area. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. Clear off this water tower and this clear off this water tower and all that over here. I like it. I think it's big enough. If it's not, we can expand this way or that. I see you. I'm not really particularly in the market for meat right now. Looking for you. I should kill you on general principle. I know you kill me, whether you're hungry or not. Digital animals never get hungry. Alright. What's this look like? This looks pretty flat and wide. It's a bigger area than that other area was. Don't you think? Yeah. A little bit of a drop off there. But I think this would be the perfect spot up here to build. Yeah. Let's go. Just got out some space, gathered some wood. Okay. So I wanted to be kind of centralized. There's a room. Let's go ahead and start making a buttload of these wood frames. We're going to need them. How much can we make? 7,000. That might be a bit much. Let's start off with 8,000. 1,000 wood frames. Let's see here. Push it back off the street just a little bit. We'll get our measurements started first thing. Okay, so there's that. Looking at the schematics, I'd say corner, 2 blocks, then a window. Yeah. Then the window's only 1 wide. Yeah. And then another 2 blocks. Stop that. Let's get over here. And then another window. And then another 1, 2 blocks. Okay. So 3, window, that, and then out of my way, man. What's grass and carrying on? Oh, let's go ahead and punch some grass this way, huh? Let's see, the line goes from here to straight out this way. Stop myself from looting those, especially since this server is set to super stingy mode, you know? Alright. One, 2, and 3. Okay. Then, okay, so these windows go up at least 2 tall. You know what? I think we're gonna go 3 tall. 2. Uh-oh. 3 do you think? 1, 2. Well, looking at it, it's not 3 tall. It's not that and then one on top. It's like just 2 tall, you know? Not 2 T-O-O, 2 T-W-O. The window isn't that tall. Maybe it is. Actually, I'm looking at it in proportion to one of the people. And it could be. I'll tell you what, you know what? We're going to err on the side of grandeur. One more. Should have put those bales down, huh? What good does it do if you bring the bell, but you don't actually put it down? You know? Okay, there we are. Alright, see what we have wrought. Oh, one more here. There we are. What do you think? You know, I wouldn't mind going 3 between those windows. I'm pretty sure it's 2. But if we are going to err on the side of grandeur, you know, I think I may be just overthinking this just a bit. This is definitely, from the looks of it, going to be the right scale. Okay, and then from there, there's a little half wall pillar that goes up here. We'll make it into a full wall pillar. Like that. And we'll do some arcs. Arches. Here we are. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 14 of those. And cancel this. And we'll do, that is 400 of those. Okay. The palette is becoming richer as we are integrating more and more different pieces. No, that's too high. That's too high. That's the right height, right? Yeah, it's right level with those windows. Those windows are the 3 tall. I think we're doing the right thing here. Should there be a stair up? A stair up from there? It's hard to tell looking at the mansion from here. I don't think that there's stairs there. I think it's just a level area. Alright, so here we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3. This is going to clear it out, actually. There we go. 2, 3. Do that. And I think I can make that jump without hurting myself. There we are. Okay. And, okay. The arch completes itself right there. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's coming along pretty nicely. Yeah. Alright. Now, these are too wide, definitely. Let's build from the top down this time. Should have plenty of support here. And then 2 wide. 1, 2, 3. And this will come across like this. 1, 2, 3. That's not the right spot. This crappy frame rate is really irking me. There we are. Go down again. It's easier to build down than to build up. I don't exactly know how to explain that part, but it's easier to fill those blocks in. Probably because once you get higher, the higher up you go, the more you filled in, it's like you can't really reach the upper parts. You're just trying to click on the corner. And there's one more arch over here. One more arch. So, like that. See? If I had to put this one up there first, then it would be being blocked by that one. So, you see what I'm saying? 1, 2, and there. Okay. And there. There. That's 3. That's 4. Okay, there we are. 3 arches. Well, we're making really good progress here so far on the mansion. I will grab an image of this, and I will put a link to this image in the description. In fact, why don't I do that right now, huh? And yeah. So if anybody happens to be watching live, I'm putting a link to the photo reference I'm using for mansion. There we are. That's in there now. Pretty sure it's in there. If it's not, then it'll certainly be in there when you come on, what do you call it, non-live. Okay, now this part is exactly like that. So we're going to go 4, 2, 3. All right, 4, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Try to use these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Come on, click it. There we are. Actually, that's only 1 wide, right? These windows are just 1 wide. Yes, they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 wide. But I'm going to leave those there because it is 2 across for the next one, and the next one will be 3. Okay, 2 and 1 wide, and 1, 2, and 3. There we are. Like this and like that. So if you've been patient enough to stick with me through this really bad graphics card, I think we're making really good progress on this. We're only like how far along are we into this? I don't even know how many minutes ago. Oh, about a half hour into it, right? And we've made just really phenomenal progress so far. Look around, make sure I'm not being snuck up on by, we call it zombie field trip. I'm not in the best of health. One stun and they'll probably be able to burn me down to nothing, you know? Okay, now the sides are very much like the front. I think there's 2 separating, but a gap of 3 starting here. Oh. Let's move this on over there. Now I could try to finish off the front. But I think that's putting the cart before the horse. You know what I'm saying? I think that's putting the cart before the horse. You know what I feel like I do need to do though? I feel like I do need to put this not on dirt, but on a stronger foundation. What do you think about that? No, don't do that. Yeah. Let's make a shovel. Let's make an iron shovel, I guess. Craft that. So, okay. So now this goes up 1. And then there's another level up above that. Okay, let's get up there. this is the level right above the window. There's another level above. What happened there? What is going on there? Another level above that. And indeed, another level above that. And then that's the floor level there. So this concludes the room. This becomes the floor. Okay. So we're going to stop it right there. I'm going to do that here. Okay. The choppiness of the frame rate is really making it difficult for me to get up. Trippy, huh? Looking down these crates, right? Now I should be able to keep backing up until my back hits the crates that I left behind me. I should be safe to keep doing this. This is the floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling, floor. Oh. And almost done here. This and this. There we go. All right. Let's come out really nicely, I think. Plenty of wood to start the fill in. You know, let's go ahead and start the fill. See how this shovel's come along. Okay, good. Shovel's ready to go. And we'll put the shovel in place of the, no, not the sledgehammer, in place of this. There. Lay this whole thing out, not on dirt, but on actual floor. Okay, let's make a slight adjustment to our palette here. I gotta do the corners before you can do those other ones, or you won't have any way to really fill it in. Those are all kind of floating right there. I don't like that. Let's get that filled in as soon as possible. Okay, now I've got to do that pretty much for this whole row going this way. So, no fun, no fun. At least it's only one hit though. Got plenty of dirt to start a garden, or build a dirt house. What do you think? Should we try to survive Horde Night in a house made of dirt one time? An above ground dirt house? I don't see what would be the benefit of that. But we can try that. I don't see what would be the fun of it either though, but if anyone is remotely interested, just let me know. That's what people say on these things. Hey, I'm fine with crowdsourcing content. You know, holla at your boy. Okay, we're gonna go 6 and then we'll fill in. No, 4. 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll fill in 2, 3, 4. And we'll go back to here. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go. So far, so good. But beat that one in, because I know I'm going to forget otherwise. And shovel. There we are. 2, 3, 4. Fill in. So far, so good. Yeah. So why are we doing the Mandarin in PUBG? Well, I'm nostalgic for that place. You know, PUBG was a lot of fun. Mostly because of the guys I was playing with. I am okay at first-person shooters. You know, I'm not terrible at them, but I was terrible at PUBG. To this day, I'm not sure exactly why I was so bad at that game. You know, it feels like my kind of game, but I was just so bad at it. Probably because there's a really steep learning curve with the guns. But even after I had learned a lot about how the guns work and, you know, how to fight and maneuver and all those things, I was having a hard time. And I'm not gonna lie, those games are so frustrating. You know, majority of those games, when you're done, you're either really, really happy or you want to kill everything in your path. You know what I'm saying? There's very little what do you call it, other space there. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So, okay, we got a strong foundation for the wall started. No reason not to go ahead and pound this in now. Don't get too ahead of yourself, Tony, because you will definitely beat the wrong ones here. Don't want to waste any wood over it. I mean, I'm probably going to reinforce these, but I want to reinforce them on my terms. Freebyrd's Field Guide to Failure. You won't fail as often if you're more careful. There's the how's the old saying go? Measure twice, cut once. And that is definitely true of this game. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Let's actually dig quite a ways this way, huh? I'm gonna need some wedges, I know. The question is, what kind of wedges am I gonna need? I'm gonna need these kind. I think the ramps will be too extreme, so we're gonna go with this kind. And let's build like 50 of them to start off with. Just for starters, you know. We'll see where we go from there. Alright, so here we are. That should be a good amount. And I can always fill in later if I need to, if I want to. Okay, so here we are. This, then 2. There we are. Then this. And this will be the window. And then this. Man, I am really not positioning this well. Alright. That's 2. And then a window. Part of the wall, and then doubled over again. Okay, so how many windows do you have on this side now? We got 1, 2, 3, and I count 3 windows on that side. I'm gonna take this down 1 more. I may have dug. Okay, what was the purpose of that? I may have dug my trenches 1 further than what I needed to go. But otherwise, really good job, yeah. 1, 2, 3 windows on the side is what I count. 3 windows on the side. Okay. Let's see what we got here, actually. So it's like that. But then there is the building myself up a little way up here, huh? Okay. So this is how this part goes. Alright, okay. So we're gonna go above the window. That's the wedge. Wedge, ceiling, floor. I can't believe how. Oh, I can only carry 300 at a time, huh? 500 at a time is the limit for these stacks, huh? Gonna be time to drink soon. Yeah, lunch break is called for. I think my guy's done a really good job here. I didn't put a block behind me to seal my way in there, did I? Nope. Not tie. Not tie. Okay. So then there's this, and that goes up 1 and 2. I believe I said these windows are 2 tall, or are they 3 tall? I don't remember, guys. Were those windows 2 or 3 tall? 2 tall, I want to say. Wow. Another thingy dropped over here, huh? That's cool. Okay, so if that's how I broke my leg. I didn't break my leg. I didn't even sprain it. Let me check. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna need to fill some of this in so I can get a really good view of what's going on here. Okay, that's all the way up to the wedge. It is kind of a decorative wedge. The next level up is a decorative wedge level. These are, of course, full blocks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've seen people build things on this game, and it seems like the same base over and over and over again. I've never seen somebody build an X-Wing. I've never seen someone do my 8-bit artwork on here. Maybe there's an opportunity for me to make a space for myself as a streamer, a creator of eccentricities and what do you call it? Just abnormal. I don't know. Well, we are really going to the good, I bet, aren't we? Let's see. Doing all right. Still got 2 full stacks. So I'm still working on that first 4,000 with all the wood frames I've made, plus all this hammering and filling in. When I go to fill all this in with concrete and whatnot, now that's going to be the pain. I'm really only probably going to do the first couple of floors. Alright. So that is the mansion. The first story of it right there. Yep. And then that's frame, and then that's floor, which means okay, frame, this is the floor level. That's the floor level. Okay. Which means we go over. We're going to have 4 windows on this one, okay? really need to put my hay bales down someplace. That would be useful. Really useful. This is the wall level. Okay, now on top of this wall are the beginnings of my 4 windows, right? So here's the question. Okay, now let's get this floor kind of started here. All right. Let's do it like this, huh? This should be faster. Careful now. All right. There we are. So these windows are 1 wide, but there's 4 of them on top of here. There's 4 of them on top of here. And here's what I think. Here's how I think they're separated. I think they're separated by 1 and then by 2. So someplace in the middle here is going to be 2. Okay, so there's this, and there's this. In between there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is an odd number. Odd. That's 11 minus 4 is 7. 7 blocks to fill in. That's 4. Let's just try something. Like that and like that. And then like that and like that. And then I got a lot of blocks to fill in the middle. Doesn't exactly work, does it? Okay, let's go 2. And like that and like that. And then that. And let's go 2. Yeah, 2 is definitely the way to go, right? And then separator, wall, window, separator. And we'll have 3 in the middle. So it goes wall, wall, window, wall, window, wall, 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 window, wall, 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 window, wall, wall. So 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. Well, that looks even to me, gang. That looks even to me. Yeah. So I think we're on the right track for that part as well. Yeah. There's a bit of a balcony on the front here. Am I getting ahead of myself by starting the 2nd floor and I haven't really finished the 1st floor? I don't feel like I am. I don't feel like I am. How deep is that balcony? I want to say it's 3 deep. I want to say that balcony is 3 deep. Alright, that's long enough. Let's go ahead and sack out here and get a little bit of lunch, huh? Alright, got plenty of guns. I can feel free to put that one up. This one too. Alright. Yeah, get my grub on. A little drinky drink. Can't afford to allow myself to, you know, take any further loss to my health, you know? Look how low my health is right now. 109. It's like I just started playing, 5 minutes ago. My health is just really ridiculously low. I need some wellness to reestablish my health and stamina pool, which are right now at 110 apiece, which is crazy for someone who's been playing this game, in this particular game, this long. It was up to, I want to say it was close to 200 for a while, but just fell off, All right, let's finish off the drink. There we go. And let's go that. All right. just going to keep this moving here. So I think that's the first arch there, you know? I think that's the first arch. Yeah, that's the first arch over there. So the wall starts right where that wall is. Go right around there. Yeah. Jeez. There we go. Man, I will be glad when, this is an invitation to talk politics, by the way. I will be glad when, you know, the elections are over and I can stop hearing all the political ads, but they really just twist my stomach up in knots, you know? They really do. All people bad-mouthing their opponents and whatnot. I think most people are seeing where the political vitriol, it's been the norm rather than the exception of late, is kind of getting us as a people, you know? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 2, 3. Or should it be? Is that 2? I really, you know what? I should check and make sure, because I am not sure. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good, 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 good. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Here we are. Oh, I have a hard time moving back this way. Oh, what the heck just happened there? Oh, okay. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Okay, something went wrong there. I miscounted. I went down too far that way. It should be 1, 2, 3, and I went down too far down that way. Yeah. And the end of that should be right there. And that should be all that. Yep. Okay, let's see what I did wrong. Oh. Alright. Okay. 1, 2. 3. These can come out. This is where the balcony will be. I'm gonna leave that one in. I'm taking that one out. Okay. Let's see where we are now, huh? Awesome. Okay. Here we are, about 1 full day in, and we have a good, strong start on this facade here, huh? Go ahead and start filling in a little more of this. I can hit that. Here we go. All right. So I had a chance to watch the new Overwatch trailer. We had a lot of Overwatch. Like I said, we had a great game yesterday. It was wonderful. The team's really starting to come together. Everybody's kind of figuring out what their roles are, and even alternate roles, so they don't have to like play them all the time. You know, we're not some weird competitive team where, you know, you have to play the same character all the time. That's your main, and you know, that's all you can do. And thank goodness for that, because I mean, this what would be the point, you know. We had a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying playing May a lot lately. I wonder why I'm talking Overwatch on a 7 Days to Die stream. Well, because I like it. I like it. And I stream it sometimes. Not usually publicly. Not that good. But if you're interested, let me know. I'll shoot you a link or something, you know? Got here, huh? Let's go on the face. There we are. Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. This will all be wood moving forward, going up to the top. 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh! 17. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, 28, 29. Now, the corner's going to be a little bit weird because we don't have a corner piece that actually fits this. So far, I feel like we're doing really well here. You know, it's really well. I should have thrown some gas in the forge while I was in there, you know. Here's what I'm noticing. This should be the thing, and that should be the wall, and then this next row should be where the windows start. This is the floor level right here. Get in there. Oh, that's a window. So this should be the level where the floor starts, right there. Well, obviously, that sucks. That's a lot of work that I'm gonna have to redo. For any wanderers out here. I've had very little activity out here. I can understand why the zombies wouldn't want a piece of me, but I mean, still. Go ahead and bake these in. I am certain this is where these go. And the other ones are in the wrong spot. They're in the wrong spot, man. And that happens, you know. As much as I like measure twice, cut once, there are some things that you can only know by trying them, you know. And oftentimes building is part of that, you know. One thing I discovered with my X-Wing was that I didn't have any angles that were as subtle as I thought they were. So I had to create those angles from multiple different angles, you know, different wedges and straights and all that to make it work. And that's fine. You know, what it boils down to is, hey, that's fine. Yeah. So this is going to be the floor level. All right. Missed that one. Now they'll be running if they come out, but I don't think they'll be coming out anytime soon. We got here just about daybreak. We've been here just about a day in game time. You think we built this much in a day? Like some Amish barn raising level construction here, you know? Try to do all this in a day. Alright. I'm gonna have to chop these down because these are really distracting. Really distracting. Just super duper distracting. And they serve no purpose. I'm gonna get rid of you guys because I need to. Nothing in you. A couple more things in you. Hopefully I won't need those pills. What the what? Alright. Can't help myself. Cannot help myself with those bird nests. Okay. Seem all that much. focusing on this stupid job because it is taking a little while longer than I thought it would. Oh no, not that. It's I made that mistake, and I want to make sure that I don't compound that with another mistake. You know, 2, 3. All right, here we go. 2. This is not suspected. Boom, baby. Pow. Pew. 1, 2, 3. All right. Take that out, and I can take these out. There we are. Not the whole rest of the way, though. No, not the whole rest of the way. Okay. That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. This is an arch. Last one is on the farthest arm of the middle arch. Yeah, looks right. Looks right. And then 1, 2 is the separator. And then let's start with the next arch. If I'm not mistaken, this is just over that first part of that arch, yeah. Okay. So that's not a bad start. That's not a bad start. We've been streaming for just about an hour, so I'm gonna call it right here. We got the front part of the facade. We turned the corner. Got this part pretty much done. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in because I'm very confident on this. Those are too high. Not too high. Nope, those windows are too high. Okay. Let's finish this part up, and then we'll be done for the day here. Oh, you're saying there's not a, yep. What you're saying is I ended up picking that up. Get up pretty high. No! That was the first hammering mistake that I've made. But I'm willing to bet you right here, right now, it won't be the last. Having said that, I'll be surprised if I don't make another one during this part of the stream. Okay, there we are. So there we go. Mansion is coming along nicely. This is the first hour that I've invested into it. That'll be the balcony there, right? Right. Okay, I need to break off that one little piece there, but we'll do that later on. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't. Peace.